Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Medieval Squirrel here with part 15 of my Kemmler campaign for Mortal Empires, and we're going to pick things up where we left things last time. We are currently at war with both Paravon and Carcassonne. Now, the Fey Enchantress has decided to try and move north against Brion. We have blocked her at the bridge with Walter and with Kemmler, but her army is reasonably strong and I don't really want to be the aggressive one, so I'm going to wait for a smidge and we're going to try doing an ambush with both of our forces there. Hopefully she'll run into at least one of them and the other one can support. Well, actually I'm probably going to go into channeling instead with Walter. Probably a better idea. Up in the north though against Paravon, Jacqueline Dubois has decided to head north towards Montfort, which is currently guarded by Isabella von Karlstein. And she has pretty much no troops, but what she has got is Vlad in reinforcements to her, as well as Stephen with his force that is reasonably depleted from what it was. And last but certainly not least, up in the north at Gorsel, we still have Bob, who basically his army costs peanuts. It's 458, and most of that is Bob himself, 306 dark magic, but that's okay. We're going to start off with this battle up here though against Jacqueline Dubois, and we're going to use Vlad.
Will be mine. I shall go.
Probably not the best idea. Let's pull back then.
I thirst. Swifter
Pull
than
back
death.
into here and we'll go for... Yeah, you know what? We will go for an extra zombie there with Vlad's army. Stephen can come this way as well. And we're all just going to pile on them at Paravon in the next turn. Aim of the game is to be a little bit more aggressive with our forces. As soon as we've got a bit more up here, we're just going to pile on down through Paravon and Quenelles before we can set up a bit of a front line against the Wood Elves in Athelloren. Don't really want them getting too much stronger because otherwise they will absolutely roast us with their ranged units. And that is not something that we can deal with. Whatever you want, the answer isn't 200 gold. You're joking. Okay, Kemmler's ambush has been foiled, that's fine. Okay, what we'll do then is we'll just move this force there and put Kemmler on the bridge himself. Then back into ambush. See if somebody will come out to get us. And... might be able to make some use of them at some point. Let's raise a couple more zombies there.
They will serve. The spirits agree.
And Montfort can have walls. Our corpse pile amounts to about the same. Right, Vlad von Karlstein. Let's go for some siege towers. Actually, let's go for ram and some siege towers. Pull Stephen to there. Pull Isabella right in. And you can raid. And we'll raise some more dead. Should have more than enough now. So if Vlad gets hit, they're just all going to have to pull back and over that bridge. 1v1 I reckon we can do, but with the garrison it's going to be a little bit tricky. Ho ho ho! Ambush! Right, Scarecrow banner for -8 leadership around itself. Let's put that on the Mortis engine. She's going to be right in the middle of the fight. We're going to save in case for crash, and let's jump straight on down and destroy her. She's got some Grail Knights, which are very nasty pieces of work. So we're going to have to take them out pretty soon, but they should be nearish the back with the Trebuchet. So if we can get a couple of units to take on the Fey Enchantress and the rest of them just to pounce on that lot there, and the archers should be able to do this rather nicely. Okie dokie, 19 is not too bad, so we're going to start the deployment. Our reinforcements are coming in from over here. That's not overly far away at all. Grail Knights are there, so let's try and put big old blocks of spears either side. Hopefully they'll be able to pen them in. We'll put the Crypt Horrors over this side as well, just to run in against those peasant bowmen. Don't want them going anywhere near those pole arms. We'll get Graveguard over here, and the Graveguard and Hexrays and Königsberg Stalkers up this side. Dave and his corpse cart can be over here, and we'll throw the Mortis engine over this side. Have all of the cavalry up this end to try and race in behind and take out that Blessed Field Trebuchet, just to mop up the archers. Kemmler over here. Other corpse cart with the Hex Raves and stuff coming in from this side. And the Vargulf. We've got rather a lot. We're going to have to split ourselves into two groups. So let's go for this side against the heroes then. And we're going to start right off. All of those guys in. All of that lot in there, all of that lot straight into them. Summon Krell. Do that and then pull yourself back out. Krell, come in against those guys. You will absolutely destroy them. Right. You Arcane Conduit, you Arcane Conduit. All of you guys can just come down here. You can be that group. Cavalry over this way. All of this lot straight into those Grail Guardians if you can, please. All of you lot run down here and into those. Dave. Zombies just spawn on those lot. Pull those guys over like so. Because if you can get behind them, you can destroy those Grail Guardians. They are crumbling a smidge over that way, so we're going to do that, throw that in there, and then we'll probably throw that into there, like so. We're just going to have to carry on facing those guys like that. Pull the corpse cart over this way a second. Krell, destroy that paladin. Wand of Jet for you. Just all of you, all of Group 10, come down this way. Cavalry, chase into those Grail Guardians and let the spears catch up. Take out the Grail Guardians, you're fine. And Kemmler.
Not what I
into the men-at-arms with shields, and heal up those guys there. They really need a corpse cart over this end.
Mortis engine.
Right, well, battle is definitely in our favour. Those units of spears can just go into the back of those guys there. All of this lot, try going onto those yeomen. Cavalry, smack into the back of these pole arms and guys. The rest of you, try and get into those Grail Guardians. Right, now reroute and go over there. Where is Krell? Pop your abilities. Kemmler, pull out and heal yourself. Right, across and straight into those archers. They are massively crumbling over here. Just to carry on destroying those. Somehow those skeleton walkers are still going. All of that lot, just all on the Grail Guardians. Except for you three, you can all just carry on into those spearmen at arms. Cavalry, try and get hold of those yeomen. You can get into there. You can get into that lot, just chase them away if you have to. Right now you guys can come back and into that lot as well, except for you. Black Knights go and charge down those peasant bowmen. They are, after all, only peasants.
Their time has come.
And Dave, Arcane Conduit. Kemmler, Arcane Conduit. We are going to go for Curse of Years for everyone there.
Ha! Even Krell would be impressed.
Krell is impressed. Where is he? I think that paladin is well and truly shafted. They've got 21 left. Let's keep going. Go and hunt them. Try and hunt down those mounted yeomen. How are those Grail Guardians doing? We need to butcher them. There's still 28 of them. God, they are taking an absolute age to kill. Bring those spearmen back to defend. Mortis engine can just sit there. Magical properties be damned. Alright, let's fire a target at the Fey Enchantress.
Winds of death.
Right, what I really want is for the Grail Guardians to be destroyed. So, we can run up here with the cavalry. Don't overly care about anyone else. If we can destroy some of the Fey Enchantress a little bit more, then we will. Is she floating? She's floating. I thought she had a horse.
I am back.
Okay, Kemmler, you come as well. Is there anyone still in there? Men at arms with shields. Just obliterate them, please. More guys from over here. You can go into the Grail Guardians as well. And I'm just going to speed this up because that's mainly what I'm wanting. Just the Grail Guardians dead. They are an absolute pain in the backside, and I don't want to have to deal with them again. Right, there they are. They're stuck in the fodder. All for the best though. Please feel free to skip this section if you so desire, because it is essentially chafftastic, sorry, destroying the creme de la creme of the Bretonnian military, or what is left of the Bretonnian military, which, let's be completely honest, is pretty much nothing. Fire some sort of a magic missile at her. Right. Okay, stop. Now you can chase after her again, and boom! Hit her with that. Right, where are my cavalry? Have they gone yet? No, there's still one of them. Once that one is gone, we're fine. 8 health, 0 health, gone. End the battle. Huzzah! That should be heroic. Decisive. Okay. Oh, looks like we lost some Graveguard there. However, rather good kills with just about everyone else. 102 with the Hex Raves, 82 and 74 with the Black Knights, 59 with the Mortis Engine, 88 with the Khan Raves, and yeah, so they've been obliterated. We lost 260, maybe. They lost 852. Not bad for a load of zombies. But if we've lost those Graveguard, we're going to need to replace them with something. Probably just more Graveguard, if I'm honest. But might not be able to do that until we start consolidating our advances. We're just going to have to replace them with some skeletons or something until then, I would imagine. Okay, looks like we did lose those Graveguard. That is rather a shame. We'll take the replenishment. Oh, we didn't lose the Graveguard. They are still actually alive. Oh, that's brilliant. Well, so much for the Unfey Enchantress and her move upon Brion. Looks like Paravon are going to attempt to come out and fight. There's a few too many knights for my liking, not enough corpse carts, so we are actually going to pull back. Okay, Empire has confederated with Wizenland. We've got plus 10 casualty replenishment for Kemmler because we defeated the Fey Enchantress. And we've unlocked the Devils of Swartzhafen, Age of Discovery. That is useful. Right. We'll take those and we will take those. Regiments of Renown, we'll take the Tithe, just because we can. And then with Stephen, we'll go in against Paravon.
Destruction.
We will, however, give it only one turn.
I shall enslave the world.
Alright, we'll move Isabella over the bridge, and then we'll move on Carstein there as well. Unassigned skill points. We shall go for... You've got most of your magic, so... How about... Let's upgrade our Wind of Death again. And then we'll go Lore of Vampires possibly after that. And for Dave, my rather lovely little minion, we shall go for Curse of Years? Yeah, let's go Curse of Years. And Lord Not Moved. Yeah, no, there is actually a reasonable reason for that. Walter... Can't have you defending Brion by yourself, you'll get absolutely pasted. We'll go through them and we'll end that there. And hopefully with that battering ram up we'll be up. Lothern is ridiculously underpowered compared to me apparently. What? Now that is something I really don't get.
Go on then. Speak your words, but don't mistake.
No. You have no chance of getting that through whatsoever. Right, Rutger is ready again. That's lovely. Don't need him just yet though. Eddie can go for Blade Master. And what are our chances now? Still rather low apparently, despite all of that chaff. I don't in all honesty think it is that low, but we'll go for that in a bit.
Let us make doom.
Ooh, what I would give at the moment to get some line of sight.
Shuffle this way.
Right, she's re-recruiting and she's got another one coming. Can't do anything about that just yet.
Spread the rot.
What I will do though is move Kemmler to there, because we can hit Canals next turn. It's got walls, but Kemmler can walk right through them. Unlike up in the north, Montfort, Graveguard Watchtower. That's that. Any more buildings? Castle Artois. Direwolves and Vargeists. Fellbats and Vargeists. Go for the sawmill. Yeah, we'll stay with the sawmill for now. Skip through them and end the turn. We're going to have the Battle of Paravon next turn, possibly along with the Battle of Canals. And that's when we're going to start running more troops down here to attack Carcassonne as well. So it's just going to be a bit like a domino effect, just pouring down from the north, tons and tons of troops. And then we're going to try and section off the Forest of Athel Loren, take maybe one of them at a time, if we can. Ooh, retreat. Maybe not hitting canals this time. That's not very nice of you. Norska's confederated with the Hellspire tribe. Lovely jubbly. Jim, you can go for Raise the Dead. In the south, she has cut herself off. She's been very stupid. There's not enough forces there and in Carcassonne itself to defend against multiple armies, especially if she's not going to be there to defend it. And she's brought herself here now, so all I've got to do is push her towards Brion. Because with these two armies, they will walk straight over the top of it. In fact, we could probably do it with one, but we're going to get Walter to take the brunt of the damage. Up in the north though, we are going to be sieging, well, going into the siege of Paravon and taking it ourselves in the next part. Ooh. Don't really want to be doing any of that, I'm afraid. But we could probably leave Gorsel now.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
So we'll start running down this way towards Gisero and see what everyone else does. And Aquitaine. I think we'll go for a Sinister Copse. Because we're going to want something that can recruit those pieces. Okay, no, change of plan. We'll go for Crypt Keepers. Right, and that is all I've got time for this time, I'm afraid. So if you've enjoyed, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Check out the videos up above. And don't forget to tune in next time for some more Kemmler action. And until then, bye for now.